Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Fly and Colorful. Is it Fly and Colorful? Now I need to double check. It is going to be Fly and Colorful. Fly spawning as the red orc over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Colorful spawning as the blue night elf. Gonna be a little bit difficult since Fly is playing under the name, or playing with the name Infi in his title. And, well, that always just causes a little bit of a headache for me, as I do read that sometimes, and I get rightfully confused. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. What's going to be happening in this 1v1 matchup. Top left-hand side of the map here, Infi has spawned as the red orc. This is Tyrannistan LV. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom right, Colorful spawning as the blue night elf. Opening up with Altar of Elders, Ancient of War. Is the Altar of Elders almost done off over here? Or Altar of Storms almost done? Yes, it is. And then we're going to be looking for the timing. Are we going to perhaps see a Voodoo Lounge, an Orc Burrow, or the tech to tier 2 first? All of those are viable options. Being able to get to tier 2 does open up your ability to be able to get those more powerful units earlier on. Those raiders, your second hero, all of that is very strong, but sometimes you can often sacrifice so much to try and get there. Crota, thanks for doing this. Been watching for at least 5 years. Well, thank you for watching for 5 years. I wish I had a lot more viewers, but then again, I understand I am just a casual caster. Doing it for the love of the game, and at some point, if I started to do this as a full-time job, like, would I even really enjoy it anymore? I don't know. Like, just watching hours and hours of WarCraft 3, and not all games are very like just awesome games to watch and commentate on. That is an important thing to note. All right, Archer going to come across here. Lightning Shield dealing massive, terrible damage to all of these units. You're going to see that Lightning Shield, just how much damage it's going to deal. Rogue down to 31 hit points. It's going to get finished off there. Well, the Apprentice Wizard followed by... Oh yeah, the Wizards and then the Rogues. Wow, finishing off every single unit there as this last Rogue finally gets taken down. Meanwhile, the Ents were busy clearing up the remaining Apprentice Wizards. The Cloak of Shadows actually being left behind. Wait, nope. Gonna go ahead back and pick it up. It at least sells for 50 gold, I believe. So 50 gold is 5 seconds, which is, well, could be very helpful. 5 seconds of mining. Tree of Life now coming across from Colorful. We are looking at the Forest Troll Shadow Priest break coming on over. Sasquatch should end up getting taken down. All of these Force of Natures will be joining in on the fight, absorbing a bit of damage. And this is one of the weird things that the Keeper of the Grove can actually do. He can actually clear out a relatively difficult creep camp by himself, just because he has, well, a large number of those Ents that do end up stacking because of time. Anyways, Keeper of the Grove now being forced to pull back here. Tree of Life taking a lot of damage. This could be a problem. Tree of Life, is it going to be forced to be canceled? Even if it is canceled, it is only a partial refund. And there you go. There is that cancellation right there. Also delaying any sort of expansion, as the Keeper of the Grove looks to finish off this grunt off over here. All right, Keeper of the Grove should be able to get one more shot off. There it goes. It does get taken down. Low hit point archers are a major problem here. Meanwhile, the Keeper of the Grove could try and just shadow meld. If it does in fact shadow meld, it should be fine. Meanwhile, there is a number of archers now out onto the field. Oh, there goes another one, but it is, well, gonna get entangled again. All right, Blade Master now trying to get away. Oh, Blade Master going after that archer. Archer shadow melds itself. Blade Master walks around the corner. There is a reveal, revealing that poor archer as that archer gets taken down. Keeper of the Grove here, ready to go.
Upgrade complete.
Archer, well, wants to regroup. Has not done so as of yet. We're going to be looking at another, well, Force of Nature summon to clear out a Forest Troll High Priest creep camp, but there is no Tree of Life currently in, well, under construction. Oh my goodness. All right, Forces of Nature now getting taken out. Forest Troll Berserker getting cleared back up. Meanwhile, over here on the top left, the tech to tier 2 has been completed. No No bestiary and no spirit or no Tauren totem as of yet. So it looks like shamans have become the new staple in the Night Elf versus Orc matchup. Being able to purge in order to remove, that nasty entangle, but on top of that also having access to lightning shield where the entire front line can just be doing damage by standing still. Apprentice Wizard going to get taken out. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 has been picked up. Meanwhile, Shadow Hunter off on the far side. What is it going to be doing next? Remaining units now all taken down. We're looking at the Shadow Hunter making its way to go after these Renegade Wizards. Lightning Shield onto the Shadow Hunter. Pretty much in the midst of everything right here in order to deal damage. Is it going to try and end up dealing too much damage? That is the question. Oh, one rogue could have been taken down by that Lightning Shield, but that was just not the case. Meanwhile, back across here, Tree of Life and Ancient of War all here ready to go for a great follow-up battle that Colorful does not want to happen. He does not want to have another fight at his natural expansion since, well, he's going to be forced into making decisions that he simply doesn't want to do. And pulling away out of that one area, it means you're going to end up losing your expansion and lose that economic advantage. Now, we should be looking at Colorful wondering what his opponent is doing at this time. He knows that both sides are at least creeping, but creeping out the expansion creep camp is incredibly important as Orc players do generally like to expand, at least significantly more than Night Elves. Alright, let's continue this fight off over here. We are going to take a look at, well, there goes some more units again. Meanwhile, back off to the north, well, there goes some more kobolds. Kobolds just getting taken down. Shamans are all here ready to go. 40 over 40 compared to 36 over 60. Colorful is still in a great spot. As he, well, needs to get this expansion up and running, and once he does so, he should be fine. Meanwhile, back at the other side, we are still waiting to see if there is going to be any additional, well, tier 3 for Tauren Chieftain or anything of that nature coming in from Fly and his particular strategy, well, looking at the overall meta. Dark Wizard about to get taken down. Wait a second. Wait, there it goes. Finally getting taken down. Scroll of the Beast has been dropped. The most useless item for Night Elf, since it replaces a buff that is easily accessible at from tier 3 units. Blade Master going straight after this Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Forest Troll Shadow Priest getting taken down. Entangle onto the Blade Master. Blade Master now down to, what, 335 damage per attack. Is going to be able to finish off any of the units. There's a Windwalk Strike. Entangle in time to try and shut down the Blade Master, as the Blade Master now instead goes after some of the remaining units. No, it decides to retreat back once more, knowing that it's just not going to have the same amount of luck that it did earlier. All right. Ancient of War off in the front location. Down to the south, Blade Master finishing off another Archer. Another Archer could get taken down as well. One or two more shots end up finishing off this Archer. Archer will get taken down. And now all of a sudden, Colorful is now behind the 8 ball after losing a handful of units to a lone Blade Master who is just doing so much harassment. Shadow Hunter, Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove already seen that level 5. There's a Purge onto the Keeper of the Grove. Is going to be able to get boxed out. Oh, there is another Purge. You may end up just seeing a very nasty box out here. Healing Wave trying to save up multiple units as the Serpent Ward trying to bounce back. Let's take a look. Forest Troll Berserker. Oh, gets finished off right before the Scroll of Town Portal has time to complete. All right, yeah, this will be my last game regardless. Huntresses sitting at 1-0 upgrades. I believe, is it 1-0 or now 1-1? No, 2-0 upgrades now for those Huntresses, dealing bonus damage. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Shadow Hunter is here, ready to go. with a full plethora of items already sitting at level 3, and with that said, should be able to get multiple heals and a long drawn out fight, which generally does favor orcs. Blade Master heading back over here to the north side. Let's take a look. Huntresses are going to be making their way back down as well. Both sides still creeping out these relative creep camps. 56 supply compared to 54 as the Serpent Wards are getting positioned. All right, this could potentially be bad. Where are all of these creeps going to be going? That is the question there, as we should be looking for a follow-up or some sort of fight. Meanwhile, back down to the south side, I believe the hero was just simply trying to wind walk his way through, not realizing that the Keeper of the Grove did in fact have dust of appearance.
We're under attack.
Serpent wards now being thrown down in order to put pressure onto this creep camp here. Are we going to perhaps see an ensnare onto somebody using assassin? Going to get taken down. Grunts now being forced to retreat as it does not want to fight against both the Dark Wizard and that Keeper of the Grove all in the same breath. Skeletal minions are getting finished off. Shamans are finishing off a lot of those units. Dark Wizard, it could be in trouble. Are we going to see? Yes, it does get taken down. One of mana stealing needs to be picked back up by that Blade Master and do the same to the opposing hero. Wow, I am losing myself right now. All right, Lightning Shield straight up onto a Huntress and onto a Grunt. Extra damage over time. Let's see what's going to be happening. Additional Lightning Shield. Is that unit going to get taken down? Yes, it will. Meanwhile, back down to the south, it looks as though all of those units were able to get away safely. Save for one who still has a Lightning Shield. Don't get too close. Back off to the north. Kobold Tunneler now going to get finished off. A natural follow-up, knowing that your opponent had to teleport back home. You may want to try and chase them, but sometimes the best choice is to just clear out a creep camp when you know that you don't have to do all the necessary preparations right. That does end up buying some strength. Tome of Intelligence, Belt of Giant Strength. A Belt of Giant Strength onto the Shadow Hunter, already up to 850 hit points with 5 armor now. All right, Blade Master looking to finish out some more units. Is the Shadow Hunter gonna, yes, pick up a Tome of Experience? Shadow Hunter now sitting at level 4. Blade Master sitting at level 4. Both of them are extremely close to level 5 and then level 6, which would give them their ultimate abilities. Oh, it's back. Sorry. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, Goblin Shredder down here, ready to go. Meanwhile, back down here, Serpent Ward Sentry Ward keeping track of everything. Are we going to be going into a proper engagement as the, well, forces of nature quickly going to get shut down? Raiders are all here ready to go. There goes a handful of units as the, well, trying to just back them into a corner. Blade Master going straight after the Ent, however, well, on a time life, quickly dissolves before he can give the joy and satisfaction to that Blade Master that he was finished at the hands of the Blade Master. Wow. Okay. Love you. First time I actually catch you live. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Green Thumbs. 3 Green Thumb 26. I'm actually having a difficult time just keeping track of what's going on in this game. Both sides having expos. It looks as though the orc side does not have a fully saturated expo. Obviously fully saturated here, but it's much easier to tell when a Night Elf mine or an Undead mine is fully saturated compared to the others. Now, Grunts are upgraded 2-0. Raiders are all here ready to go. Huntresses are going to be here ready to go. And there you go. There you have it. There is the engagement. Huntresses looking to perhaps pin down some of those units here. Blade Master with a Lightning Shield. Just don't get too close or you will be shocked at what you feel as the Huntress now looks to get away. All right, more units getting taken down here. Keeper of the Grove trying to keep all of these units alive. Blade Master off over here, looking to finish off some more units. And we also are looking at a Priestess of the Moon. So adding in an additional Priestess of the Moon That was an unexpected surprise to this army. The Keeper of the Grove now has searing arrows, just a round of volleys. Oh wow, that Ancient Protector actually is the one that dealt the flying blow, as another grunt is going to end up getting cast away. All right, Force of Nature down to about 40%. Gonna head back up off to the north. Shaman are here ready to go. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest all here ready to go. Gonna be heading back off to the north here. We are looking at 8,300 gold in one mine, 9,900 gold in the other. So there is still plenty to mine from these gold mines, at least for a little while longer. Archers now making their way back here. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 5. Does also have an Orb of Venom. Huntresses, 3-1 upgrades. We are at Tree of Eternity now. Tree of Eternity, the highest tier for the Night Elf Tech Tree. And that means that their units should be significantly stronger than the opposing team. I can't adult today. Alright, Skeletal Minion's gonna go ahead and try to clear out this Murloc Nightcrawler creep camp. Both sides really not engaging at all. 50 supply over 80 compared to 62 over 80. We're gonna take a look if we are gonna start to get a large amount of a large fight getting on here soon. Keeper of the Grove does have a Scroll of Protection. Very, very good indeed. Meanwhile, the Priestess of the Moon sitting at level 3 may try to go for level 2 True Shot Aura. Alright, Keeper of the Grove, where is it going to go? What are they going to do? Blade Master with me. I thought that was a mirror image being used, as all those units are now chasing after the archers there. Scroll of Town Portal teleports everyone back home. As the archer army, well, with one archer with lightning shield, unable to get into the right spot. Now, the Keeper of the Grove just needs a little bit more experience, 159 experience to get to level 6. Once it does so, all of a sudden, Tranquility is going to be a very difficult ability to try and overcome. All right, there goes some units. One Moonwell was taken out there. As the Keeper of the Grove is just looking to just fight back against all of these units. All right, are we going to be looking at some repairs here? Wisp getting into the front, into the fray. There's some detonations. Ancient of War now looking to back up. There goes a couple more Huntresses. The lines are all just mixed up all over the place. Shamans next to Centaurs that not working out, or Raiders, all fighting back across here. Alright, Kodo Beast now heading back off to the north, adding in a little bit of extra bonus damage. Blade Master still sitting at 5 right now. Keeper of the Grove, I believe, is still sitting at 5, but should be extremely close to 6. Yes, 14 experience away from level 6, which would give him Tranquility, and that may be the game changer that we need to see. Priestess of the Moon heading off to the north. An additional expansion will be spotted. Watchtowers currently under construction and protected by a whole number of raiders. Yep, I agree. But he wants to make sure that he can easily get there without having to transition, and then surprise his opponent with all of these units. With all of these additional units. Grunt, Watchtower, all here, ready to go. Blade Master looking to slice and dice its way out. Already a 101 critical strike, continuing the fight now. Blade Master continuing to sneak around back and forth. Healing wave, healing up multiple units again. Serpent wards are placed down. Blade Master, oh no, Shaman going up against this Kodo Beast. A little bit odd. No, never mind. Shaman going down across over here. Lightning Shield now onto the Grunt. Grunt is going to get in trouble. Gets taken down. giving a full hero level to the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove could now try and entangle here in just a second. And with that entangle, no, excuse me, with that, not entangle, Tranquility, he'll be able to replenish all of these low hit point units. As the battle rages on though, if he doesn't use Tranquility now, it's not going to be as effective nearly later, as the Blade Master is still trying to catch on here. All right, let's take a look. Blade Master going to go after some units. There is Tranquility all being used. The Blade Master now looking to back up again. Serpent Wards are all in position as the Keeper of the Grove able to hold back that Serpent Ward push. The fact that the Serpent Ward push was actually a little bit far, continuing off over here, and well, he was never really able to capitalize on it and then try to get the play, try to get the follow-up play. 65 supply compared to 50. All right. Voodoo Lounge now finally done. Off over here, there is a single, or I thought I saw an Orc Burrow. No Orc Burrow, not even a Town Hall as of yet. This is just laying the foundation for what will eventually be the base over here on the, well, top right hand side of the map. Ancient of War, Keeper of the Grove, Priest of the Moon sitting at level 3, so 6-3 gonna be going up. Serpent Ward quickly getting cleared out there. There's a Sentinel keeping track of everything that's happening in this neck of the woods, and Colorful is just having a difficult time trying to put pressure over here on the top right. All right, Serpent Wards being placed down. This is all in defense of this expansion. If you want to engage me, he's saying bring it on, but I am going to be fighting on my own terms, and you will have to deal with me. All right, using Mirror Image to try and break up that tangle. Nicely done. Raider is not going to be forced to pull back again. All the units now being forced to pull back again. Watchtower still not within range, however. Priestess of the Moon, Archers, Huntresses. A very, very, well, predictable army coming in so far from Colorful. Priestess of the Moon, Keeper of the Grove, Archers, Huntresses. So far, this army composition has been very difficult to deal with, but at the same time, the upgrades, 3-3 upgrades already on all of those units. Meanwhile, 1-2 upgrades on what? Did I say fly? Did I meant Lin? Yeah. Let me double check this. Anyways, battle Shaman coming across over here. No purges going on to any of those forces of nature. Raiders are getting in position. Blade Master now looking to pull back. Blade Master is sitting at level 5. Lightning Shield onto the Huntress. The Huntress, however, at the far side there, could make... Well, let's take a look back across here. Nope. Down across over here. Lightning Shield. Tranquility being used in order to try and offset that. You could at least move the Huntress back so the Lightning Shield is not actually dealing damage to the Archers and the remaining units there. It looks as though that Tranquility will come to an end, a useful ability outside of combat. Archers now making their way over. Mass Archers, Priestess of the Moon, Keeper of the Grove, all here ready to go. Meanwhile, over here on the top right-hand side of the map, Fly is just living on 2 bases, so he's gonna have all of this additional income. Actually, no, I take it back. My apologies. I did not realize that this was taken out earlier. Meanwhile, battle raging down across over here. Ancient of War trying to hold the front line. Huntresses are going to be able to chase as they do have faster movement speed. Blade Master still sitting at level 5, not yet quite at level 6, and I don't know, feel like I got a boost of energy somehow. Kodo Beast now is it going to be able to eat anything? The Kodo Beast should really, yes, eats and runs. That is a natural strategy for the Kodo Beast. The Kodo Beast is now in that back position, able to deal so much damage while slowly also digesting that one Huntress. All right, Huntress is about to get taken down. There it goes. There's more Tranquility, though. Tranquility, well, there was Blade Storm. Blade Storm being used by the Blade Master. Healing Wave, and now Potion of Invulnerability being used right there. So there was a Blade Storm being had. As you can take a look, Grunts in that front line spot, trying to just push through more damage. All right, Mirror Image being used as the way to break Entangle effectively and quickly. Meanwhile, Grunt's going to end up getting taken down. Are the Huntresses going to get taken down? Yes, 1 or 2 getting taken out as well. But it looks like Colorful being forced to retreat back out of a tight spot. This expansion here has about 4 more minutes left of mining. This one, well, has significantly more, but I don't know if another base will be placed down here. 5,000 gold. Well, all we need to know is that Fly, yeah, I keep on seeing Infinite, expecting him to be human. Fly has this extra expansion over here on the top right. Colorful once again using Tranquility in order to heal back up so many units. Tranquility is a powerful ability indeed. It heals up all of these units, useful in and out of combat. One of the reasons why, well, the Keeper of the Grove and the Night Elf has been so common as of late. A very strong 1-2 combination and a big change from the days of old. Back across down to the south. Keeper of the Grove and the Priestess of the Moon are now running their way out. This expansion over here has just been completed. It looks like though there is a, well, actually this expansion has been mining for quite a bit of time. You can take a look at this, mining for so long, and it isn't even really heavily defended. Back over here to the top right hand side of the map, this gold mine still has about 1,000 more gold than his opponent, so that what comes out to be almost 2 minutes that this expansion has been up, effectively longer. All right, let's take a look at this. Huntresses looking to try to finish off this one great haul. However, that glaive thrower bounce damage is going to be an important part here. Let's continue to try and repair. Tranquility now onto that Keeper of the Grove. Are we going to perhaps see a Hex? There is an Ensnare now. Blade Master is going to be able to finish off anything. No, it is not. Unable to continue repairs there, and thereby causing more problems. That's why my going tier 3 with upgrade Shamans is very good if possible. Let's take a look. Are we going to go into Bloodlust? Yes, Shamans do in fact have Bloodlust. So the Raiders and the Grunts are attacking very, very quickly at this point. And that bonus damage is nothing to sneeze at. Meanwhile, back down over here, Huntresses, Archers, all here ready to go. Ancient of War still training up more units. Illusion, Mirror Image, gonna go ahead and do a bit of scouting. Does it spot out? Yes, it is gonna spot out this expansion location, and that is gonna be frustrating. About only what, 200 gold difference now.
Work complete.
Blade Master hiding back across over here. Ent's gonna go ahead and just try to dive on in. Blade Master gonna walk right into here. Is gonna Blade Storm. Yes, Blade Storm the entire back line. That could be a problem. There goes one Archer, but that is pretty much it. Blade Master finishes off another Huntress. Lightning Shield now onto the Blade Master. Blade Master in a little bit of trouble. There's a little bit of healing. Does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, taking a lot of damage as it backs away. Blade Master has to be very careful. It needs some healing salves, and it's also dealing a lot of damage across multiple units. Shadow Hunter tries to heal back up. Yeah, what we have Shamans with Bloodlust. Bloodlust causing a lot of problems here, purging out some of those Ents. Grunt gonna get taken down. More and more Force of Nature is gonna be joining in on the fight. Meanwhile, Blade Master with Bloodlust attacking extremely quickly, but losing that Voodoo Lounge early on. Shaman down to 31 hit points, trying to retreat back. Serpent Wards are down. Lightning Shield onto that one Grunt. Grunt dealing so much damage. Blade Master has a potion of lesser invulnerability and is going to be able to use it in time again. 7 seconds of invulnerability. The Shadow Hunter is out of mana. This could be a problem. There goes one. Are we going to see another? Yes, there goes another. Blade Master down to 135. He's going to try and hide off to the north here. Down to 2 hit points. And, well, down to 3 hit points. The Orb of Venom is actually eating away a lot of those hit points. Blade Master finally gets taken down there after a 96 hit point critical strike. Huntresses are going to end up getting taken down without the Blade Master. What can be done, especially with the constant Tranquility being used? Priestess of the Moon does have level 3 True Shot Aura, giving massive bonus damage across the board. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I wish, my apologies, I am, I guess a lot tired than I thought I was. There were some lulls in there, but as the action cranked back up, hopefully you guys were able to see really strong play coming in from both Fly and Colorful. Colorful getting that additional expansion on the bottom left really gave him the economic advantage over his opponent. That's why he had a higher resource score. Also, even though he had less experience on his heroes, getting that Keeper of the Grove to level 7 was incredibly important, as you saw how often that Tranquility was used in and out of combat effectively. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.